Well, hello all you beautiful internet peeps out there in the interwebs. This is Tashlan with Charlie the dog and Puddon Anpye the pussycats, and we are welcoming you to Creativerse. Oh, something funny's going on there. Not going to tell you what. But I am going to tell you that this is my, I can't even tell you how many attempt it is to record this. I don't know what was up with me yesterday, but it was a day of disasters. I started streaming instead of recording. I then muted everything, so I did a full recording with no sound. It was it was just a mess. That's all I can say. A terrible, terrible mess. But I just decided, right, everything that I could have done wrong or could have gone wrong has now gone wrong. So I just stopped and thought I'll just have a do-over today, and this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to record again. But it does mean that there's quite a lot of stuff that I did that I can't show you now. Or at least I can't sort of redo it, so I can just show you the finished product, as it were. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to take us to our resource mine, and you'll see that I've made maybe a little bit of changes. So I'll show you around, because I did complete the fort blueprint as well, and a different blueprint. Yes. So here we are. This is our resource mine, and can you see we're inside something now. This is interesting. Let's climb up out of here. And of course it would be dark, wouldn't it? And see, there we are. There's the beacon. So what? Oh, those teeth. And that strangely looks like a corrupted Miru. Let's see if we can't kill him without getting killed. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Kill, 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 kill. Oh, he's gonna kill me for sure. Run away. That's great. I died running away. What's worse than dying? Dying running away. Oh, that didn't go very well for me. At all, really. And here we are. Back here, showing the things I'm not showing you. Okay. Oh, is this going to be my life from now on? Messing up. And then just messing up again. And then for fun, you know, let's do it a third time. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right, well, if he's still there... Oh, no, of course I don't have my stuff on me now. So let's go get my stuff. And he appears to have vanished. I had potions and everything, but not on my hotbar. Oh, well, he's gone. He killed us and then left. Typical. Typical, that is. Right, let's look at this again. Now, ooh, well, they look pointy things, don't they? That's because, we'll come down here, and we'll go across over here. We're inside a shark. Da, 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 da. Scary or what? I think that's pretty cool. I've modified the blueprint of this just ever so slightly to give us this exit, but otherwise it's completely intact and coming out of this little sandbar that we've got here. I just thought a bit of fun, and I've also widened this path quite a bit, and I might even this is a bit square, isn't it? So I might take this out a little bit, make it look a bit more natural. We've got stone. We also have sand. And yes, it's facing the other way, but I think that looks okay. I've debated that for a long while, and I've decided I'm happy with it. So let's throw in this, and I did say to myself, I'm not going to build because I've got loads of things to show you. And look, what's the first thing that I do? I'm a compulsive builder. What is this with me? But you know, when you see something, you've got to do it, haven't you? You know, let's be honest here, and it does make sense to have a bit of a broader path when you come out of here, so you're not in danger of falling into the water. And I think we'll leave like a gap like that. Try and make it look like I've done over here, with this sort of natural looking type jutting out points. Trying to be symmetrical but not straight, if that makes sense. I think it does. It made sense in my head, that's all I can say. Oh dear me. Right, let's pop these down. Get this to jut out a bit. Because I haven't measured any of this, so I have no idea how far out I need to go. Of course, me measure, what? But that's it, isn't it? That's just me all over. And while I'm doing this, I think the last time that I spoke to you, I was sort of saying that Charlie, my beautiful little dogness, wasn't very well. And we've finally got a diagnosis from the vet, and that he has the canine version of irritable bowel syndrome. It's down to him having a lot of anxiety in his life. I think, as you know full well, that he's a rescue dog. So I don't know what sort of life he had before he came to me. So we don't know what he's had to live through. And it's looking like he's always going to have a little bit of anxiety. But at least now we know what's causing the troubles he's been having with his tummy, and I've got him on special hyperallergenic food, and he has some specialist digestive aid from the vet that should help him. And well, I know it's helping him because it's like he's a different dog. He's all bouncy and he wants to play with his toys again. He's not wandering around in pain, and I have been so worried about this poor dog, and so it's such a blessing for me to see that he's feeling a lot better. So I thought I'd share that with you, because I know that you guys care as well, and so it's good to see him happy, and yeah, makes my day. I'm a big softie, I can't help it. See, this looks. Oh, what am I like? I think I'm just gonna have to broaden this side. Does it just to stop it looking weedy? I want this to look like a well-established route. I don't want it to look weedy. We're building a little fantasy empire here, and empires don't look weedy. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. I've never actually built an empire. Yeah, but that looks better, doesn't it? Nice firm path. We've got a good daytime view of our shark. He looks awesome. Oh, I do like that. Rawr. And our lovely beacon steps up to it like this. We've got this beautiful building here now. And a nice broad path. I decided against actually bringing the bridge because I think having this path works quite well. And so I'm going to show you a tour of our fort. I did, create these steps down here like this, so that it all works, integrates beautifully now. And then we can come into here and let's do the lower part first, and then we'll go wander around and look at the top part. So we have this beautiful, very open type courtyard that I think looks lovely, and I've kept all the doors open to give us a good look. And of course we can sort of come in here, and through here you sort of enter into all your towers. I might start going around and closing the doors. Shall we do that? Close all the doors, give it the sort of feel it's supposed to have. I just kept them open while I was building, because there's nothing worse than going into somewhere, closing the door, going into somewhere, closing the door, open the door, closing the door. This one doesn't have a door. Okay. So it's just, where does this lead? Back out into that courtyard. So we'll close that door. And then we come along here into these corridors. I love how sort of open these corridors feel, yet kind of secure. You can kind of leer at people through the bars like, Nina, Nina, can't get me. Oh, hello. No, you don't want to come in here. I don't want to come in here. Go away. Did you go out that way? Push. Because we're going to close this door. We don't want to trap you in there, do we? Right, and then we'll come out here and we'll close that door. And we'll wander in through here. I love this. Shall we close these doors as well? Shuttity, shuttity. I have made a couple of modifications, and I did do those on camera, but I did them on camera without sound. Clever me. But I'll show them to you. Does this have a door here? Yes. So we'll close that one. And yeah, I like this. And I like actually how they've got the ladder not touching the floor, because it kind of feels, you know, you have to sort of do a little bit of a leap to get up there. I like that. I don't know why I like it, I just do. And then we've got this sort of open bit here that will take us into our sleeping quarters and working quarters. So we close this up, and we've got our chest to store things. We've got processors and we've got forges. And then we go up this ladder onto our sleeping floor. We've got table and chairs to sit at, and beds. We've got bookcases. And I love this. This feels really cozy. I mean, you're kind of secure behind all of those walls. And you've got this little, almost like a little den. You can sit here with your mate and play a game of backgammon or something, or read a book. I like it. It kind of evokes a story. And then you've got just this little bit up here. It's like just an observation platform, so you can, you know, sit up here on a nice sunny day, or maybe on a calm evening with your whatever beverage you have in your hand, and just have a look out over your little empire. And look, we can see the shark from here, and our little beacon tower, and what will be our lava fortress eventually. And we can see all across into the canyons and to the grassland. I really like how it all looks. It kind of feels just right somehow. So I'm very happy with this. Now, dip, down. Is there anything? Ladders. Come on, down. What? So annoying. I hate ladders. Okay. Deep breath. Stay calm. Let's try again. Down the ladder. Come on. You can do it. Down the ladder. You can do it. It can be done. That's it. Come on. Wiggle. Down the ladder. Wiggle. Try a wiggle. Come on. Down. I can't tell you how hard I'm pressing down. No. Up work. Oh, there we go. We've made it. That was harder work than it should have been, wasn't it? Oh, I definitely made a mountain out of that molehill. Right, and now back to some of the changes that I've made. We'll have to go up into one of our towers. And I think I mentioned when I was building it, but I don't know if it was one of the stuff that made it out of the data corruption disaster that I had. Come on. Let me up. Oh, what? What with ladders? There we go. My life. What I've done is I've made a floor here and taken away the columns so that there is a way, because there was no way of getting onto this little observation deck. I mean, there's, you know, braziers, and there's table and chairs, but there was no way of getting here. Absolutely no way of getting up here. So I made a way. And what I've done that on all 4 corner towers, so that you can now walk around at the top as well. You didn't have to do it in the center because they had this bit. And I did also notice that this has got stacked stone, but when you go around to the center tower on the other side, it didn't. I had to put in, well, I put in bedrock because I did that bit first and then discovered the stacked stone bit. So I might come and change out the stacked stone so that it all fits, or I might just leave it, you know, just keep it different. Why not? So there we go. Made it so we can wander all the way around our towers, and I think that's a good thing. Now I'm going to have to try and go down this ladder again. Yes, that worked. Awesome sauce. So there we are. We have got our little fort. Ta-da! We've got our fort, our beacon, and little bonus shark over there. This area is shaping up quite nicely. I like that we're keeping it fairly open, and we will have to sort of think of a name for this area, because we've got first base, we've got the golden dragon, and then we need a place. Do we individually name them? I think not. I think we have to name this as a collective. So you let me know what we name it, because I can't keep calling it what I'm calling it, which is resource mine. I mean, we could call it resource mine, but I think it's grown into something a little bit more special than just a resource mine, hasn't it? And now I'm going to show you that mysterious stuff that appeared up there and has vanished again. I have actually had 2 requests to build blueprints, and I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am about this. One was a request by Donkey0909, and I've got your numbers right this time, way. And the other one was by was by Luffel. And they are both amazing builds. Alright, I'm gonna have to put a step there so I don't just stop outside the front door. And I'll show you, well, I think it's pretty obvious. So nice of you guys to recommend, you know, really small compact builds. No, of course not. Build big. Hey, go large or go home. Right, this is the tower by Luffel. I'll deactivate this so that you can see. Oh, you have to pull it up to deactivate it. All right, so let's make sure I'm in the same spot. Oh, that takes some pulling up. And let's grab it again. And this is because I want to show you that it's a tower that is a graphical representation of all the layers. And I think that is brilliant. There's going to be some rather interesting blocks that I'm going to have to source and build and everything else. And of course you can, we can step inside the blueprint like this, and there's, you know, stairs to go all the way up your tower. And I think, oh, this is going to be so amazing. And I've put it, I did this on camera, but of course, you know, without sound. Brilliant. Where I actually planned out how this was going to fit into this, because some of this, I mean, you can see that these are grass blocks, and these blocks here are meant to be grass, but I think I'm going to keep them as this dead grass so it still fits in with my environment. But that's the only modification that I'm going to make to this blueprint. Where it's got grass here, I will keep it as the dead grass, just to fit in with the environment. Those are the only changes. Even the steps, I will keep them as this grass because I think that's fine. And I'm not entirely sure if you can do dead grass steps, to be honest. So that might just be a choice I don't really have as a choice. But absolutely, we're going to build this. Now, the second one. This is a resource for your liquid. It's your liquid storage. And, you know, I was quite proud of the little tar one that I found. Oh, this one put this to shame, doesn't it? This is enormous. And it's meant to be underground, as you can see. So I've positioned where I've placed this. I have actually quite carefully calculated where this is going to go. And I'll explain. If we go over here, I want it to be so that it's exactly under this teleporter station we've got. So I've positioned it, look, exactly there. And quite by accident, I wish I could say I measured it, but I didn't. I've managed to make it so that it overlaps here by 4. We go around here, la da 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 da, and freeze. Okay, we're back. I think we're back. And by 4 here. How cool is that? And there is a stairway here, and there's a stairway on the other side, which I think is quite nice because that'll give us a little bit of an underground exit around here without disturbing the teleporters. But also there's run around here, run, come on. Just where this is, there's another little sort of entrance here. And what I'm going to do is, because obviously this has got to go underground, is I'm going to dig straight down from this point, and I'm going to put industrial ladders. And this could be, and I'll put, I'm trying to think actually, because I've just, this idea has just occurred to me. Do we have some kind of industrial, I'm trying to think of the word trapdoor. I don't think we do we? Because that'd be great, sort of like have a little sort of hatch. But no, it doesn't look like we have an industrial trapdoor. I might use a stone trapdoor. I think that'll probably be the one that would work the best then. It would have been so nice, wouldn't it? Well, that one might work as well. The rustic trapdoor. I might do that one. I just need to unlock it by crafting an iron table. That one would work, wouldn't it? That would fit in sort of steampunky. Alright, well, we'll favourite that so I don't forget my brilliant idea. I don't have glue. Oh, yes, I didn't carry recipes over into this world. I was like, that's strange. We can do a sort of tour inside if we don't fall over. But you can see there's like lava and tar, and I can't quite see what all the liquids are. But this is pretty spectacular. It's all using these industrial blocks, which is great because it does mean that it does fit in with this theme rather well. So I'm quite excited to make it, and there you go. I'm going to fall off the edge of the roof somewhere. there's a terrible disaster waiting for me. This is sort of where the steps will go, and I'll continue this theme on up and out, and it works on both sides. I can't. I'm walking on invisible ground. Oh, there we go. I knew it was going to go horribly wrong for me eventually. So we walk along here, and here's where the other steps are up through there. So those steps will sort of come out somewhere around here, which might mean that we will have to adapt it a little, I think, so that it comes into here. I don't mind moving processors and that sort of thing to get that to work so it comes in. We'll have to see how we spiral it round. It'll probably end up coming in about here, in all fairness, because this is going down a fair bit, so it'll probably have to spiral a couple of times. Might even try and make it so that it comes up sort of in here, which would be good. But yes, so this is what we're going to build. And that looked a bit strange to me for a minute there. I was like, what's going on there? So yes, what I'm going to do is obviously dig down, and you can see all this. Oh, that looks so shiny. Look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely beautiful? So I'll have to write down all the different blocks that I need. There's going to be a few. So we got diamond. Why is that being so funny? Oh, there we go. So grass and dirt, that's probably not such a problem. Stack stone wall, stone stairs, grass stairs. Then that's corrupted wall, and then we've got shattered lumite wall. Whew. Lumite door, lumite wall, lamps, dark lumite. I do like these lumite walls, I have to say. Bedrock, hardened lava, diamond glass, all these. Stalactite, curl iron wall. There's fossils in there. I do like my obsidian. Then you've got all your different woods. Look at this, they're all in there. And peak stone, stucco. You've got your even straw. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Get the kit. I'm tempted. I have to say, I'm tempted. I'll think about that. If anybody looks at how many coins I've got and how many coins that cost, that's like everything. I'm throwing it all in there. And this one, oh boy. This one, funnily enough, oh no, there we go. Wow, look how much that would cost to get the kit. Let's not, hey, let's gather. Because I think that, in all honesty, I think the hardest thing to gather is going to be all that iron. Wow, what's a lot. But yeah, otherwise, that's not too difficult to get hold of. And although it's got all that bog water, you don't need all of that because you just put it at the top and it'll flow down. So that'll be fine. 15,419 blocks. Wow, I'm going to have to do a lot of gathering. What's this one? Oh, this one activated now. Oh, there's a ladder in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this one activated as well now. That's interesting. Look, it's just like ladders in the middle of nowhere. That's 4,317 blocks. So in total, let's face it, you guys have asked me to gather 20,000 blocks. You love me a lot, don't you? 20,000 blocks. Honestly, guys, thank you. Right, so I need to sort of, well, I don't want that to be activated because I'm going to be moving that. Oh, oops. They take so much to pull up. So we'll leave that. I'm going to see if I've got any industrial ladders because I need to take this down, and we can at least do that, get it in its final place. And I did count this up, but yeah, I've slept since then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so 16 is that? So we need to go down 16 plus, well, this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another one for the floor, so that's 5. So I would say if we went down at least 20, don't we? Probably a little bit more just to give it a bit of space. So I need to see if I've got industrial ladders, because I know I did get the industrial bundle. So I don't think I've used that many industrial ladders. So let's have a look here. Well, I've put my ladders. No, ladders and signs are over here. I'm so organised I can't find things. Nothing. But do I have Is this the... Might be in the bundle still. Oh, there we go. 100 industrial ladders. Yoink! So we'll do that. We will chuck that away. Lovely. And so now we are going to go diggity dig 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 diggity diggity dig down this corridor. Whoosh. Whee. I have far too much fun just playing around in this game. Far too much fun. But it's not a bad thing, is it? Okay, so I'm just gonna... I need to dig directly under that, because that's exactly where we want it in 2 directions. It's just not exactly where we want it in 3 directions. So I'm gonna pop ladders as I go. So that's 1. Oh, we had 100, so that'll tell us how far down we've gone as well, won't it? Oops. Using ladders to count. It's one way. There we go. We're hitting stone now. And of course we've got that that flood fill thing now. I used it to build the shark, and I don't know, it kind of takes a bit of the fun out of it. I mean, I know there are a lot of people who are big fans. Oh, shiny. Who are big fans of it, and I'm not averse to it, but I'm not a big fan of it either. Right, now, if I've counted correctly, this, well, yeah, it was 100 and we're down 20. We'll bring that down and then see that it's not poking out anywhere. So we'll bring you down. Oh, I'll probably have to, well, I'll just do that. We'll pop it down. Nope. We'll pop down entirely the wrong thing because I'm a derpy derp. And we will do that. Okay, so that's showing up. And so now we need to go up here. We just need to really check that it's not encroaching onto, it's a bit dark, isn't it? Oh, my light is on. Anything else. So we've got the beacon showing us where it is. It's not, so we'll have to go in here, make sure it's not showing through our floor. So yeah. So all that's left for me to do would be to activate it and then start hollowing out the space. That's going to be fun, isn't it? No thanks. But activate it anyway. Did it activate it? Yes, it's a big thing, so it's taking its time. Okay, so oh, that light's bright, isn't it? Let's go up. Okay, this is like mega confusing now. I'm trying to see where it starts. Huh? What is it with me and ladders? Look, I cannot go down that ladder for love nor money. That is so weird. And now I can. It was actually easier before it was activated to see where everything was. See? So this looks like the top. But now, of course, I can only see the blueprint. Oh man, this is going to be difficult. No thanks. Because it should show up the non-blueprint blocks as red squares, shouldn't it? Oh, there we go. Now it's showing it up. So let's get off this ladder, please. Get me off. Let me off. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Okay. I want off the ladder. Let me make another space. Thank you. Right, now hopefully this will show us the whole bit. There we go. So we can start hollowing this out. Now I'm not going to subject you guys to endless hours of me just clearing this stuff out, because this is going to take a while. Oh, I've got a few of those. Does not match blueprint. No, really? Shift click, thank you. Oh dear me, does not match blueprint indeed. Silly thing. Okay, so I have a lot of, and funnily enough, is I think clearing a lot of this out is also going to give me some of the resources for where I want it later on. So, you know, this is all good. But yes, I think that building these two things is going to take me a little bit of a while. I might as well zap that in there. Oops, can't see. Can't see for hint blocks. Oh, did I go too far? I did. Do I care? Probably not. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep on digging, because I have a fair bit of digging to do. It's actually nice because I think the other blueprint required some dirt. Well, hey guys, here's some dirt I mined earlier. Oh dear. Okay. I did get that a bit close, didn't I? That's okay. We want it to be part of our building. And so it is. Ah, good. Whew. I measured that quite right. I was doubting myself for a bit. I was like, oh dear, have I done it wrong again? Oh, there we go. Let's actually put the dirt there. This new thing with the 300 stacks is just awesome. That's not dirt, that's canyon stone. Huh? I want dirt. There we go, there's dirt. And now we're going to go around this way. Okay, well, I think I've done about 40 minutes anyway. So, as you can see, I've got loads and loads of projects to do, lots of things to keep me busy. And of course, don't forget that every Tuesday I do a live stream showing off the works that our Creative Crew building team are doing. And you will not believe the beautiful works that they're doing and the short time that they're doing it in. I mean, every time I go onto that world, you know, I can think, oh, I'm going to work on my, what is all of this? And then I spend the next 20-30 minutes looking at everybody else's builds. They're such an enthusiastic bunch of builders, and they are just cracking on like nobody's business. And we have so many things planned for the future with that. So I'm going to have lots of things to show off in the live stream. Hopefully a lot of them will join me and sort of show off their stuff. So it's going to be really good. It's a good new thing that we've started, and I'm loving every minute of it. And I hope that you will remember to join us. It's every Tuesday. It's between I'm trying to remember what time I keep changing it. Um, it's usually about 7 or half 7, and then it's 2 hours, and that is sort of Greenwich Mean Time, or British Standard Time, or whatever they call it, UCT, or whatever. I'm in the UK. It's that time zone. Whatever they're calling it these days. I get so confused. I mean, it was so easy when it was Greenwich Mean Time, but apparently that doesn't work. It's got to be some other thing now because Greenwich Mean Time is slightly out, and there's a lot of science behind it. But for us as common folk, it just makes it awkward. But yes, I'm trying to make it a regular thing, and I think, you know, with me trying to fit it in around having to walk the dog and feed the animals and all that sort of thing, the best sort of time for me is between like 8 and 10, give or take. So I try to keep it. I think I said 7. I didn't mean 7. Forget that I said that. 8 and 10. I do an hour, and then I take a short break, and then I do a second hour. It's my internet's not the best, so the stream isn't as smooth as I'd like it, but I do my best, and I absolutely enjoy it, and I love sharing all these things with you guys. And you know, if you want to join the building squad, then you have to join the Creative Crew Discord, and there's always links to the Creative Crew in my in the info box at the bottom. So always check that out, and you're free to join as long as you're part of the Creative Crew. And yeah, join us for our live stream. It's every Tuesday, like I say, between 8 and 10. Whatever UCT, I don't know, GMT. Oh, I'm there anyway. But yes, thank you for watching this video, for joining me, and I'm sorry that I've had so many technical issues. It's actually, in a way, I think having the problems is a good thing, because it's meaning that I'm actually learning new skills and learning patience, and finding patience is something I'm learning quite a lot of. And it's quite nice actually having the excuse of walking the dog, because it's like, right, I'm either going to destroy my computer or just walk the dog. I think walking the dog works. So there we go. And oops, I've done it again. So I will continue clearing this out. I don't even think I'll do it sped up, because it'll just be sped up me going zip 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 zip. But I definitely will sort of do the building on on camera, and with the new sort of burst fill, I think they call it. I think he wanted to say flood fill, but I think it's burst fill. It goes quite quickly, so I might not even have to do that sped up, which will be quite nice, because then we get to have a chat while I plinky plonk, or paching as it kind of goes now. Me and sound effects. Yes, from me, Tashlan, from Charlie the dog and Puddon Anpye the pussycats. You know, we love you loads. Peace out, peeps.